33 hours. Looking back at everything I experienced during my time here in Bombay Beach, I have to admit, I'm still a little awestruck. There were so many unforgettable moments. Partying with some unusual characters. Wandering the playa at sunrise, surrounded by art and the dust of 1,000,000 decaying fish skeletons. I even managed to grab a quick interview with one of Bombay Beach's most talented artists. And Saturday night was completely insane. The fire dancers, the all-night fireworks, and of course, stumbling into a dystopian Turkish kasbah. Looking back now, it all feels almost surreal. Because just a few weeks later, one of Bombay Beach's brightest lights was suddenly gone. And somehow, his absence changed the way I remember all of it. Yeah! 5:58 a.m., the morning after the night before. Just a few hours earlier, this place had been alive with music, fire, and thousands of people chasing the night. Now, the playa was almost silent. My time in Bombay Beach was coming to an end. While most of my campmates were still asleep, I packed up quietly and took a few last photos of the little corner of the desert I'd called home for the past 2 days. Soon, I'd be heading out to visit my son on the other side of the desert. But for now, it was just me, the sunrise, and Bombay Beach slowly waking up. Sunday morning, about 6 a.m., leaving Bombay Beach, and it looks like people are still hanging on to the celebration and the partying. A lot of you people have probably been up all night, and who could blame them? Some fire dancers, you know. People are enjoying themselves with fire. This will probably be my last memory of Bombay Beach. It was a great trip, and we don't want to get stuck in the sand here on our way out. A few last images. That's a person there. That's a person there. Okay, people, well, this was Bombay Beach, BIENNALE 2026, the 10th anniversary and what a Biennale it was. I've heard things that that it may not be back next year. There was some hinting. I've also heard that if it does come back, it may not be the same. It's gotten so big that they may be required to get security and all kinds of support services, which they did have to some degree, but maybe not something that was being regulated. So yeah, so this was maybe the end of an era, or maybe the beginning of a new one. But my first trip here to Biennale comes as a culmination of, let's say, 6 or 7 years of research. I've been wanting to come out here since I started doing desert tripping, and I think I've told you before, for one reason or another, I never could make it out. So I don't know how this audio is going to play. It's early. My brain's just waking up. This is Joe Bowie, Desert Trippin'. Hope you enjoyed this trip to Bombay Beach Biennale 2026. Over and out in 3, 2, 1.